Did you see that play that everybody talking about, including myself, with Azeez Al-Shaair and Trevor Lawrence when he hit him when he was sliding?
Yeah. I seen it.
What did you think of that? Because I'm you know, I mean, I'm in the department where first off, y'all making the game soft. Second
Yeah.
off, like he tried to get a few extra yards, and yeah, Azeez was probably a hair late, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like he dropped his shoulder. And he was trying to like put his arms out and give him a forearm shiver to the chest.
Yeah. Instead of his helmet, because it could have been helmet to helmet if he wanted, but he kind of like put his arm out to like brace. You know how your parents do a bad turn, they put their hand out to like stop. That was one of those, but like I said, it's so hard to be DB because you're telling a guy who's running 21, 22 miles per hour to wait to the last minute to stop, and then we see plays like last week where what was it? Mahomes scrambling, and then the guy thought he was about to slide. He kind of like just pushed him, but he kept running. So it's like, how do you determine whether he's going to slide or not? My thing is, as a quarterback, you know the rules. If you're going to get yourself up early. If you're going to try to fight for another yard or two, then you accept when you get hit.
Right. And
you know what I mean?
You got to expect it, you know?
Exactly.
And that's exactly, he had booted. Trevor Lawrence had booted around. He looking Z's in the eye for like 10 yards. Like, you knew dang well.
You could have been stopped.
You could have been stopped. You sitting there as like, I could squeak a few more yards out of this. I can make it, instead of second and 7, I can make it 2nd and 2. And it's like, all right. It's like getting too.
You're playing with fire. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's just too late. But the game happening fast. And what they do is they slow it down and they try to. And it's like, bro, I'm going this fast. That there's no way I can stop all my momentum because he slid late. Like, now, if he does it early and then I still going to him, like, then that's something different. But I've been in that play where I did that to Justin Fields, and I was like, bro, like, you slid right here. Like I'm running full speed. And I know you running the ball. Like, I'm trying to tackle you. And then the next time he ran the ball, I didn't hit him. And he kept going. And I just kind of like, come on. It'd be that little indecisive of like, I can't. And I'd rather be wrong or right than wrong. You know what I mean? I'd rather just tackle him like I'm going to tackle him than not. And then he just keep going. So it's a tough situation right there.
It's a tough situation. That's what people never look like when you play defense. I hate to make the analogy because people don't understand it, but you're going to understand it. It's like being a black man in America, boy. You're like, you guilty until proven innocent every single time. And you be sitting there, they be like, you looking at a play and they slow-mo it. You hand fighting with the receiver. He pulling your neck. He pushing your head and you trying to go up for the ball. And they're like, that's defensive pass interference. I said, y'all didn't. When that boy stiff-armed me in the face and caught the ball, y'all just said that's a great play.
Ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Not a thing. And that's the hard part for me is it's hard enough to play defense as is.
Yeah.
Now y'all saying don't land on the quarterback. Y'all saying every bit of hand fighting, if it ain't the receiver, then it's a penalty. And then you can't hit nobody. Now it's like I'm aiming for your chest, and then you duck down to brace up. I hit you in the head. Now y'all trying to suspend me. And it's like, take your money out of my pocket.
You know they taking that money. They know. They like, man, that's all they care about is money. That's the only way we can get to him. All right, fine his ass. That's just how they think. They gonna take that money. They don't do anything else. They gonna take that money.
They gonna take it every single time. That's the most. Even these like, what do they call them? The tackles that they don't like, the hip drop.
Hip drop. They just made a word for that. They literally that was not a word until like somebody's like, oh, that's like a hip drop tackle. Now it's a hip drop. They banned it, and they ain't called it yet the whole year.
No, because you can't call it.
It's impossible. Like, it's impossible. It's impossible.
Right, bro.
You don't want nobody tackling people low because it take away their ACL, MCL. You don't want people going high because they concussion. Now you don't want people to hip drop tackle. Eventually, you might as well start pulling out the flag and just say, take the flag off that guy back. And then you see they transferring that to like the Pro Bowl. I won't be surprised in a few years if they just like, you know what? Let's just take all of it out and let's just do that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Especially with quarterbacks. I'm with you. You.
You can't touch a quarterback. You can't, man. They like divas out there now. They know they can't get hit.
And they know it. They be sitting there anytime they get touched, they looking at the ref like, you.
The ref,
you gonna stop
you ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing.